What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to NoLifeTilMetal. Gonna be doing a rock metal update. That's right. Time for our rock and metal update. This is all 7-inch singles. Shout out to my 7-inch brother from Austria, Ben. But yeah, got a nice pile of 7-inch singles here. This is stuff I picked up over the last few months since I did my last 7-inch update. Unfortunately, most of it's been bought online because my state is stupid with the shutdowns, and that's just the way it is. So we're gonna get right into it. First off, we got Deep Purple, Knocking at Your Back Door, from their one of the best comeback albums ever, from what was it, 84, 85, somewhere in that area. But this is Knocking on Your Back Door and Wasting Sunsets from Perfect Strangers. And yeah, this fantastic album from Deep Purple. You know, the reunion of Ritchie Blackmore and Ian Gillan, and of course all the Deep Purple guys. But the Mach 2 era reunited in 80, I think it was 84. Yeah, cool single, US pressing, picture sleeves, very nice. Glad to have it. Picked it up fairly inexpensively. It was actually, I was looking for another single, and it was looking like, oh man, shipping, you can get up to 3 singles for the same shipping. Like, see what else I could find for a decent price, and that was one of them. So just one of the Purple singles I didn't have. So this is actually a Record Store Day single. I did not get to go to Record Store Day, but a buddy of mine did, and he picked me up the Pink Floyd Arnold Layne, Syd Barrett tribute concert to it, 2007. Yeah, and it's a one-song single, and it's etched on the B-side. I can show you that. Here's the actual record and the custom censor label. But here's the. I don't know how well that's going to show up, but looks like a. That's actually the same image that's on the back here of looks like handcuffs. So, which would make sense since the front cover has handcuffs on it. So there you go, Arnold Layne, Pink Floyd tribute to Syd Barrett. And next up, also from Record Store Day, I haven't opened this one yet. It just came in the mail yesterday. This is from just this past weekend, I believe it was, Record Store Day. This is Jimi Hendrix, Message of Love and Changes, the Bandit Gypsies. Brand new single. I believe this is black. Color vinyl, individually numbered. This is number. Looks like 10. Well, we got 10,000 of these things pressed. Oh my goodness. 10,650 pressed. I got 10,076. So there you go. There's a lot of them, obviously. If there's 10,000 of these things pressed. Anyhow, let's see if I can do the old jeans trick here, so I can open up the shrink wrap. Check out the colored vinyl, see what we got here. I'm just a Jimi Hendrix fanatic, I always have been, so looks like it's a kind of an orange creamsicle look. It's got a bit of marbling to it, but mostly just a translucent orange. Bandit Gypsies, Message of Love, 5 minutes and 22 second version, live version, and then the B-side is Changes, a 5 minutes and 10 seconds song, which was written by Buddy Miles. Very cool. Like I said, I just haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. It's the first time I popped it open. Now, this next one was kind of cool. Did my thrash metal, top 40 thrash metal video, I don't know, a few months ago. And I got quite a few suggestions on bands that I didn't show in my, I think, 3 video series on that. And this one dude told me about this band. I'm gonna butcher the name. Krixxalters. Anyhow, they have a few albums out, some singles, and I picked up a couple of their albums. And the seller also had this Christmas single that I snagged cheap too, and that was, I think it was $3. So yeah, why not? So yeah, it's thrash metal from I believe Sweden, and this is a Christmas Carol. That's on the A side. The B side is like. I started looking it up. I haven't had a chance to really dig into it, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs, but it's not full songs. It's just like it's like a sampler of songs. So I don't know where those songs come from. Regardless, this is it's a cool single to have. Obscure, almost crossover style thrash metal. This band started off as a punk band and then moved on and became a thrash band over time. So you kind of had that crossover sound. All right, next one up is this is my one I have shown once before in another video, but it wasn't a 7-inch video. So this is the Ruthless Hex Split, the Tyrants of Steel EP, and you've got Burn or Boil by Hex and 13 Skulls by Ruthless. This was on High Roller Records, and I don't see a year on here. Oh, 2016. So very cool. I did this one. That's quite good. It comes with a little insert as well, with photos of the bands on the side. Yeah, very cool. I'm trying to think of, see, I know a few of these guys. Dave Watson right here is a friend of mine. He played in Hyrax for a while. Hung out with him in, man, must have been 3-4 years ago now. Where I was out in California for an event, and him and I hung out and had lunch together. So, very cool. Hex and Ruthless. This is a cool one. I've been on a Riot kick. I've been reading the book by Martin Popoff about halfway through it, and he mentioned the Outlaw single, and I had just never owned it, so I looked online real quick, found a copy, and was very decently priced for. This is a European pressing, has a European cover. There's actually a U.S. pressing that has a different cover. But yeah, Elektra Records. This was after, of course, Capitol. Elektra got him off of Capitol, and Elektra put something into the band, tried to push him a little bit. That's actually the cover that's on the U.S. pressing right there, and it just, instead of saying Fire Than Under, it says Outlaw under the word Riot. So, photo of the band. Very cool single. It's got a live version from 1980 of Rock City as well, which is a great song. And Outlaw is a fantastic song. It's a metal classic in my opinion. So, Riot from their third album, Outlaw. And next up, just another. This is just never ending. Almost every 7-inch single update I do, I show one from this band. But this is Aerosmith. This is The Other Side, the Club Mix Edit version. Backed with My Girl. You can see the backside. I can't remember where this one's from. I think it's a German pressing. Yeah, it's German. So, very cool. I don't think this one ever had a picture sleeve in the U.S. So, very glad to have that one. I probably have 30, 40 Aerosmith 7-inch singles now. Setting out. Can't ever have too many Aerosmith singles. Alright, next up, this is doesn't have a picture sleeve, although there is a picture sleeve version of this out there somewhere. So I'm keeping my eyes open for it. But this is Gary Moore, Spanish guitar. And it's the same song on both sides, but you have an instrumental version and a vocal version. And this is another song that he co-wrote with Philip Lynott. And I swear Philip is singing on one of these things. It doesn't say on here anywhere, but it just sounds a lot like Phil in a couple parts. So, yeah, very cool single from Gary Moore. And this was a non-album track. As far as I know, I could be wrong on that. I kind of looked real quick, and I don't remember Spanish Guitar being on any of his albums, but maybe it was on like a compilation or something. One of you guys out there knows what album this came off of? If it even came off an album, let me know. But I'm fairly sure it was a standalone single. And right along with that, this is also Gary Moore. This is G-Force. This is an album he recorded right after leaving Thin Lizzy for the second time, I think it was. And this is the single for Hot Gossip and Because of Your Love. G-Force was a short-lived band, released one album. Of course, it was basically Gary Moore, the writing, the vocals, so it was a Gary Moore. And going right along, if I just mentioned this band, but I'll show them again. There's another one where I seem to show them almost in every update because I'm always looking for singles from this band, but this is Dancing in the Moonlight, backed with Bad Reputation. And this is a Yugoslav pressing. Here's the back cover. First time I've ever seen a picture sleeve for the Dancing in the Moonlight single. That's very cool. Like Aerosmith, I probably have a good 30 singles from this band, so I'm always looking for singles from them. And matter of fact, here is one of the 3 different covers for, this is for Sarah, Thin Lizzy, backed with Got to Give It Up. Got to give it up. I love Thin Lizzy. I also, from the same seller, grabbed this one. So you got Phil on here. This is Brian Downey on the front of this one. And there's also one with Scott Gorham on it. At the time of recording this, I think they were a 3-piece. So there's only 3 covers as far as I know. If you look on the back cover, you can see the part with the 3 guys on it. And I can't remember if they were this. I might be different on this one. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's different photos on this one on the back. So very cool. Again, I got that from the actually the same seller. So they got the Aerosmith one. This was the reason I bought that one. This is the reason I was looking for the Lizzy singles. Came across this one, jumped on it, added it to my cart. So I'm like, you know, you got shipping for it was coming from UK or Germany, and I can't remember where it was, but it was coming from Europe somewhere, and shipping was like $15, and I ended up getting like 5 singles from the guy, and the shipping didn't go up any for the 5 singles. So 2 from Thin Lizzy. Sarah got to give it up. Dancing in the Moonlight. Another hard rock one from the 70s. This is a US pressing picture sleeve single of I Want You to Want Me from Cheap Trick from Live at Budokan, back with Clock Strikes 10. Once again, there is a, let me show you the back cover as well. Another band that I collect anything by. I've been a fan since I was a kid. We got 3 singles left. They're all from the same band. They're from New Wave of British Heavy Metal. Honestly, this band was really pushing it to call heavy metal, but they were part of that new wave of hard rock heavy metal scene in the early 80s and the late 70s. But this is the very first single. This is Captured City and Johnny Cool. This is from 1979, I believe it was. So that's their first single. I don't know if there's a picture sleeve version of this or not. I've never seen it personally. I didn't look it up either, but I had this on my want list for a while, looking for their first single. And then here is on the Jet Records label. This is a couple years later. This is like '82, I think. See, turn the tables. A Question of Time. Tell Me Nightmares Are Wrong. I'm looking for the year, but I don't see it on here anywhere. Back cover. I'll see if the year's on here somewhere. Yeah, that's right, 1982. Shouldn't have second guessed myself. And then one more from the same band, from Praying Mantis. This one has the awesome Mantis on the front. Awesome cover art. One of my favorite cover artists, Rodney Matthews is his name. And yeah, so we got Cheated and 30 Pieces of Silver. But this is a double. I'll actually show you the whole thing because it is pull it apart here a little bit. Here's the gatefold. So here's your gatefold. Got pictures of the band. Flirting with Suicide, Panic in the Streets single, and then the Cheated single on the front here. So gatefold single, two records on the Arista label. And there you go. So that's it. That's my 7-inch update. Going on almost 15 minutes, so that's long enough. But I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. Always love talking to you guys. Appreciate y'all watching. That's it. God bless. Stay strong.